I'm just doing my Instacart. Picked one out in Mount Airy, so I got about a 30-minute drive. It's very possible you're going to hear the little GPS lady. She's pretty cool until she like messes up. You know, there's nobody really to cuss out, right? But I just want to say Happy Mother's Day. And that people need to remember that it's nice to hear that whether they're your mother, they're an actual mother, at some point in their life, I guess there are some exceptions. Maybe there's some woman out there who hates kids or something, I don't know. Never really met any of those who just completely hated kids. But we've all been a mother to somebody. We've all made a difference in somebody's life. And
in a quarter mile, turn left onto North Carolina 67 West.
There she is. And I think sometimes some of us feel just forgotten. Or we might feel lonely
Turn
on the
left
day.
onto North Carolina 67 West.
Or, you know, their mothers may have passed away. And that day is a really sad day for them. And, you know, I recently saw a post on, you know, as far as Father's Day.
Continue on North Carolina 67 West for 2 miles.
As far as Father's Day, as far as Mother's Day, you know, we should be thoughtful enough, you know, to think about those people who's lost their parents when posting about Mother's Day and Father's Day. And where I can see their point. I can. You know, it's hard when you lose a parent and they're not, you know, they're no longer in your life. And you see those reminders. But then the same goes for those, you know, what about those people? Those married couples who've tried for years and never could have a child of their own, or that woman who, you know, never could have that baby. She's lost them time and time again. You know, I'm one of those. And though I've been blessed to, you know, be brought in and be a part of people's lives and help, you know, with their children, and you know, and I've had, you know, I've been told things. I still get the Happy Mother's Day, you know, and I love her dearly. She is my daughter, even though I didn't technically give birth to her. But then there's, you know, there's others too who I assume the role of mom for a little bit.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Bowens Road, State Route 1625.
And when you see those posts, for me, it's almost like an eye roll. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Because, you know, I lost my father in 2016.
Turn right onto Bowens Road, State Route 1625. Then turn left onto Tobaccoville Road.
And I lost a very dear friend the same year. She was
Take
like...
the next left onto Tobaccoville Road.
She was...
Continue on Tobaccoville Road for 3 miles.
She was another mom in my life. And it's just one of those things where it's like, well, what exactly are we supposed to do? When is it going to stop? I understand you're offended. I understand that you're hurting and you're still grieving. It's all part of the process. When you go to grief counseling, it's one thing they'll tell you. And, you know, excuse me, in my mind, not COVID, allergies. So bad we feel we have to say that now. But, I mean, are people not supposed to post about their baby showers? About the fact they just found out they're pregnant and have a girl? Are, people not supposed to post things about their weddings and their wedding showers and their wedding announcements and all of that? Because people who've longed to have a baby can't, or people who've wished they could have that man who would finally, be good enough and real enough with them that they put a ring on it, It just gets to a point, for me, it's craziness, y'all. We're grown adults. And sometimes all I hear is a bunch of whining, a bunch of bitching. And it just gets ridiculous to me. Because we're supposed to be happy for people. Yes, everyone goes through things, and everyone, and I'm sure that I know I'm guilty of it. Sometimes something rubs you the wrong way and it pisses you off, or it offends you and it ticks you off, but come on. It damn near kills you to go to a baby shower when all you've wanted one and you can't have it. Damn near kills you to go buy that outfit and go buy that bouquet of whatever. But you do it because they were blessed enough to have one. Doesn't mean that you haven't been blessed, but sometimes you have to take a step back and look at how you were blessed. I was blessed the way I see it, as I was able to be part of different kids' lives.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Doral Drive, King Tobacco Oval Road.
And my hope is that, I made a difference. At least for a little bit, they had someone there when they needed them. But you can't expect other people to stop living. You can't expect other people
Doral Drive, King Tobacco Oval Road.
to stop celebrating and stop being happy because they made it, or they got that ring, or they're getting ready to have, a baby. Just like you can't expect people
1.5 miles.
to not say Happy Father's Day, I love you, because their father is still here. Or Happy Mother's Day, I love you, because their mother is still here, still alive, and they want to show that appreciation. Step back for a minute. Be happy for them that they still have time with that parent. Step back. How were you blessed? How have you been blessed? Has there been someone else step in that role as dad, as mom, to help you through the transition? Has someone come in your life who was your backbone, still is, that's helping you get through it? Instead of being so freaking offended, try to find the joy in life again. Because all it's really saying is that you're bitter. When you get so highly offended over someone else's joy, Twist it around, honey. You're bitter. You're bitter they were taken from you too soon. You are bitter that they're no longer here. And while that is part of the process, sometimes we have to step away from our ego. That's what it is. We have to step away from that grief and share in someone else's joy. You may actually find a blessing out of it.
In a quarter mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto the US 52 North ramp.
So I just wanted to get on here and say that. And this might offend a lot of people too. But just know you're loved. And they're still here. They're still watching over you. You could probably see glimpses of them throughout your day. Reminders of them. And that's just ways of them letting you know they're okay and you're going to be okay. I'm so sorry for your loss. I truly, truly am. And I'm sure anyone would tell you the same. It is a huge loss. But
Use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto the US 52 North ramp.
But try not to take away from someone else's joy just because you aren't finding it right now. Misery loves company. But if you think for just a minute, you can find that joy again. Love you.